Hello everybody, welcome to the favorite program Sporting Passion. I am Manuel Silva and today we are going to analyze all the sport news, but the program will start with a section about Peruvian team. The Peruvian soccer team will return to play in September for the classification to the World Cup that will gain in Qatar the next year. The first game of September will be against Uruguay in the National Stadium. For that game, the Peruvian team will not count with Gianluca Lapadula, the goal scorer of Peru in the American Cup, because he had double yellow card. The technique of Peru, Ricardo Gareca, knows that the team need to win the game if they want to dream to reach a place in the World Cup of Qatar. After the game against Uruguay, Peru will travel to Brazil because one more time the two teams will play, but this time will be for the classification to the World Cup. Peru is located in the last place of the qualifier. The games against Brazil and Uruguay will be very important if the Peruvians want to go to Qatar. All population wait that the team of Ricardo Gareca win the two games. In this moment, I'm going to pass with Olenka Paredes because she will arrive with all the news about the national tournament.
Thank you for the pass, Manuel. Well, I'm gonna start with the news of national football. Paolo Hurtado ends his tie with Lokomotiv Plovdiv in Bulgaria and is looking for a new team. The latest that is known is that his priority is to play abroad, but Peruvian football is not rolled out. Were the chance to reach Alianza Lima, Alianza Atlético, Sporting Cristal, and of course, Cusco FC appeared. Faced with this scenario, this is the last thing that Gustavo Ceballos, sports manager of Cusco FC, mentioned. Paolo Hurtado is an attraction for every team. We understand his aspirations. We talk with him, but we have advanced the negotiation with another attractor, A9, and we will close it in an hours. The possibility of Paolo Hurtado being a Cusco FC player was close to being realized. Even the Argentine coach Claudio Vivas had stated the following: "The reality is that we have not advanced much, but our interest in having him is very great, and he is the wish of the whole club. It isn't something simple, but we must not abandon the fight." Also, it was important for qualifying for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Paolo Hurtado has not been called up to the national team since the 2019 season, due to the lack of minutes in the teams where he was. Well, I'm gonna pass with Nicole Alvarez.
Thank you, Olenka. I'm going to start with Section International. The new Tottenham manager Nuno Santos insists that Harry Kane, who is enjoying a few weeks off after playing in a losing the Euro 2021 final to Italy 3-2 on penalties 1-1 in extra time, will not be going anywhere other than Tottenham. In his first press conference since his appointment as team manager on June 30 this year, the Portuguese has clear and concise: "Harry is our play, period. There is no need to talk about anything else." Tottenham, but has many speculations that Manchester City will buy the pass of the soccer of the English selection. In this moment, Gregory Pipa will continue with the news about Olympic Games that start in a few days.
Thank you with the pass, Nicole. You talk the Olympics game will start this 23 of July, and Sporting Passion has the last news about this important competition. Olympics news: coronavirus has increased drastically in Tokyo. According to the reports, Tokyo has confirmed at least 149,000 new infections from coronavirus the last week, a highest amount recorded on this year at 9 days to start the Olympics event. The authorities decided to declare an emergency situation from this Monday until August 22, a range where the Olympics will be performed. In total, Japan has distributed 62 million of vaccines for its citizens, which represent at least 25% of its population. Remember that many Peruvian athletics will compete on this important event game. We all need to support all athletes. It's all with me, and then arrived Gabriel Velez with the news relation with basket.
Thanks for the pass. I'm going to start with some terrible news very close to the start of the Olympics. There are problems for the Dream Team shortly before the start of the Olympic Games. The American team suffered 2 defeats at the hands of Nigeria and Australia, and as if that were not enough, the player Bradley Beal has tested positive for COVID. That is why the Wizards World misses the Olympic Games from Tokyo. The United States Federation has a few days to define a replacement to close the 12-player list and may find problems convincing NBA players to join the famous Dream Team. It is difficult the situation of this event because many athletes are going to lose these Olympic Games. That's all from me, and to close with a florist, Liliana Lozano reached out of the cycling world.
Peruvian cycling. The Peruvian cyclist Roger Navarro managed this Sunday to maintain his leadership in the Vuelta de Alicante. He remains the leader in goals of the wheel after 2 of the race. Connoisseurs comment that despite not being the winner of the competition this Sunday, he has a great chance of lifting the trophy in Spain. On the other hand, at the moment there are 21 Peruvians who got a ticket for Tokyo 2020. However, all cyclists, Navarro is still in the process. Also, his name is already in the closest to getting is estimated by the IPD in the month of June. No data for anyone who travels by bicycle, cycling lovers or not. We already have an application called Ticlea Peru, whose founder is Alexander Chamorro, who guarantees us the app will plan safer routes with information in real time, monitoring with voice assistance along the way, and showing points of interest such as bicycle parking, taps, among others.
Thank you for all the news, guys, and helping to refresh the mind of the audience with interesting news. Don't forget to listen to the next podcast of Sporting Passion in our social network, and don't forget, if you love your family, take care of them.